Hola amigos, buenos días. Les saluda su amiga Elizabeth Madrid desde este espacio de Hombro a Hombro Michigan Experience. Quiero compartirles que estamos aquí desde OLMEKA. Ellos están a la venta con churros y tamales para sus eventos y más. Y ahora nos encontramos con Mathew. Mathew, good
Hola,
morning.
buenos días.
Buenos
Muchas
días.
gracias, muchas gracias.
Ya, pues gracias a ustedes por recibirnos aquí en su casa. Mathew, how's the idea was it to start OLMEKA? ¿De quién fue realmente la idea de comenzar OLMEKA? ¿Y en qué momento supieron que podía convertirse en algo más que una receta familiar?
Well, it's a little bit of my wife and I. We just started, a few years back, celebrations, making churros and tamales for the family. And as we kind of started doing it, we'd say friends and family to ask, like, hey, whenever you're making some tamales again, include us, include us. So, we started just making extra for friends and family. And then one day we just decided to really make a whole big bunch and go down to Eastern Market and sell them.
Uh-huh.
And so we went down there for that day, got chased out of areas and whatnot, but we kept going on around the area, and we ended up selling out that day about 200 plus tamales.
Wow.
And so we were like, oh, we may have something here, really. It went very well, and we're very happy with the experience. So we decided to maybe start moving forward with the business.
Yes, Mathew. When you first saw people's reaction to the tamales and churros, what went through your mind? Cuando vio por primera vez la reacción de las personas al probar los tamales y churros, ¿qué pensó?
It was a sense of satisfaction, You get that warm, fuzzy feeling. I remember this is the day we first started selling, and we met a guy down there that sold flowers at Eastern Market. His name was Antonio, and he was actually from, I believe, Durango. So he came out, and he started with, bought a dozen tamales, some pork and chicken, and took a bite of one, and he just kind of had that sigh. He's like, oh, this reminds me of home. So he was very happy because it's kind of tough in the area to get very good, authentic Mexican. Some things are hit or miss. So he was very happy with that. He's like, this is reminds me of home. And he went back, told some friends, and then they all came over and started buying more tamales. And then later in the day, he came back and bought a couple more dozen. So that was just a real good feeling of people really liking your product, enjoying it, and wanting some more. So we're very proud with that.
Wow, y yo quiero presentarles la presentación de así llega OLMEKA a sus eventos. Vean ustedes, miren nomás, están calientitos y aquí huele riquísimo. Y bueno, Mathew, hay otra pregunta. As Blanca's husband, what motivated you to support her dream and make you one as well? Como esposo de Blanca, ¿qué lo motivó a apoyar este sueño y hacerlo suyo también?
Well, that was pretty simple. I love my wife and I love to cook. So when she was kind of bringing up the idea, let's keep moving forward with this, I was like, I'm on board. So we really just started jumping in, and I started helping with a lot of the more Michigan processes and paperworks and however I could do to support her, giving her, working on recipes with her, practicing, redoing things, and really just working with her, supporting her however I could to help us to achieve this dream.
Y bueno, miren, quiero presentarles también los tamales que esta mañana ella también estuvo aquí, Blanca, ¿verdad? Ahí están recién hechecitos y así también llegan a su evento. Deliciosos. Y bueno, ahorita con una tacita de champurrado estuvimos aquí degustando. Mathew, what do you consider to be your most important contribution within OLMEKA? ¿Cuál considera que es su aporte más importante dentro de OLMEKA?
I would say a lot of my contributions been more on the cooking side. And I'm an engineer by background, so I've really worked hard on creating processes to scale up our production and how to authenticate the recipes, because I like to cook a lot. I'm a little bit competitive, so we started with family recipes, but I almost want to make them better so I can come back to our family in Mexico and be like, look how good this is.
Yeah. Y bueno, as an American, what has it meant to you to be part of a project so deeply rooted in Mexican culture? Siendo usted americano, ¿qué ha significado para usted formar parte de un proyecto tan arraigado a la cultura mexicana?
it's a lot to do with the passion. I love to cook, and it's very interesting because the tamale, I mean, it predates the Aztecs and the Olmecs. It's a very, very historical food, and it's a very food that's it started as just convenience, compact, and to travel, and we're talking over 1,000 years old, like a tamale is. So it's very interesting to look back, see those recipes, how they started basically with just corn, water, and maybe some type of filling, maybe berries, maybe meat, whatever you could find, hunter-gatherer. So it's kind of interesting to see how it's evolved in this in the culture, and the additions of you get salt, sugar, all different dessert toppings, savory toppings. It's very interesting. I follow a lot of cooks and a lot of videos, and just the passion and the history is just a real great thing to be a part of.
Okay. Mathew, working as a couple can be challenging. How have you managed to balance marriage and the business? Trabajar en pareja puede ser un reto. ¿Cómo han logrado equilibrar matrimonio y negocio?
Oh, I would have to say patience. 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 It can be very stressful at times. We work nights and weekends to fill orders and get things prepared, and
Oh my God.
very processed in the kitchen, and we have both different ways. My wife likes to wing it. I like to follow the recipes, so we could go back and forth a little bit. But we've learned through it. Just whenever we get stressed out, just take our time, breathe, and really look forward to how we can make time for ourselves and our family, even when this happens. And that really makes it more enjoyable, because we have a sweet little daughter, and she's very patient when we have to get work done and fill orders. So it's a blessing even more to see our girl being so patient. And then the next day when we're free, we can go somewhere, and she just loves to spend the time with us she missed maybe that day. It's it's a blessing. Patience.
Thank you. Do you believe food can unite culture? ¿Qué es? No se me fue. Bueno, eso es todo. ¿Hay algo más que usted nos quiera compartir para la comunidad?
Very big. I like this question because it kind of brought me back to when I was at the Sweetest Heart of Mary Pierogi Festival, and I was reading up of why they do that. And they chose the pierogi because it's one of the common through all cultures. We can talk things like tamale, pierogi, kreplach, ravioli, wontons, Chinese dumplings, all these things. Shish barak, I believe it is. I couldn't remember the name, but every culture has some type of dumpling that they share. And it started out as a very historical thing, an easy, common way to simple way to prepare food, and easy for travel. And now it's really a celebration. It's historical. It's for family gatherings. It's very cultural in all these, and very, very family oriented and traditional. And we love to be a part of that, sharing it. And that's really it shows there's a lot more common things if we have time and look than our differences.
Okay. And if you call this crippled OLMEKA is one word, what is?
Amor.
Amor, love.
Hecho con amor is our motto, and that really goes into everything of why we do this. We love our friends, we love our families, we love having gatherings, we love to celebrate. We every year we invite our families over here for Dia de Muertos, and it's just it's a time to spend with family, to share, to remember us, those we don't see much, those we don't see anymore, and just take a time to share. And so that's what we're trying to share with you. We're trying to share our love of cooking, our love for the culture. Hecho con amor.
Thank you, Mathew. Gracias por abrirnos la puerta de su casa.
Muchas gracias. Provecho.
Gracias.
OLMEKA tamales.
Seguimos aquí en OLMEKA. Viene Blanca con una entrevista también. Gracias por acompañarnos. What is the telephone number?
313-458-4998, I believe. I can't remember it offhand.
No, don't worry. Yo se los escribo ahorita ahí arriba en el Facebook para que ustedes puedan contactarlos. Si usted tiene un evento próximo, OLMEKA puede estar con ustedes.
It's on OLMEKAMexicanBites.com. Oops.
Okay.
Hello.
Okay.
Let me,
second.
un momento.
Ajá. Ahí viene el número, amigos, por si alguien quiere.
Disculpe. 313-356-4998.
Okay. Repeat again,
Sí.
Matthew.
313-356-4998. You can see us at OLMEKAMexicanBites.com, Facebook OLMEKA Mexican Bites, and the same OLMEKA Mexican Bites at Instagram. Please look us up. Please order. We're here to share with you. Hecho kind of more.
Thank you. Les saludó su amiga Elizabeth Madrid desde OLMEKA, aquí en este espacio de Hombro a Hombro Michigan Experience. Hasta luego.